Hello everyone, this is DJ Zelix, aka Digital Magic from Teen Lone Wolf, here with another IR resource pack spotlight. So as promised from last time, we are doing the D&RGW pack, and I loaded it up, and I got the newest version, by the way, which came out 8 days ago, I think? That sounds right, somewhere around there. But I took a look at what actually comes into the pack. Oh boy, are we in for an interesting video. So let me just go ahead and show you. So to start off, we have 3 new steam locomotives. We have the Eureka Impaired Palisade. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Palisade 18C. As you can read from here, it's not a bad hauler. It's slightly better than the Mogul for the narrow gauge. Oh, something to also mention. Everything you see today is narrow gauge. It is specifically narrow gauge, and it is all things that have, in fact, run on the D&RGW railroad. This pack is very precise, both in history, numbering, stats. Everything is almost as precise as the creator can make. So we can see this one. This is pretty close to what the actual one is, I believe, but don't quote me on that. But anyways, it's better than the other. It's better than the Mogul that comes with the base mod. Then we have the B3C Mogul. And then the C25 consolidation. So, I've got the consolidation here. The 818C, which I think has probably the loveliest looking cowcatcher out of all of them. And then the B3C, which has a snowplow instead of a cowcatcher. So, something that is of interest to note of these, yeah, something of interest to note about all of the or most of the locomotives in this pack. Hopefully that came over pretty well. Most of them have custom whistles for them. And you'll notice that it's the exact same audio, but it's a custom whistle sound. So there's no quilling. You can't hold it down, which is the one kind of downside to it. But from what I understand, the pack maker really does not enjoy the quilling feature, based on everything that I've heard from him. But anyways, going on to the freight stock, or well, part of the freight stock. We have a stock car, which of course, as part of the code, can allow for creatures to ride in it via the leash. You've got the 3000 series boxcar. And something that's really nice to note about all these is that they're very detailed made. So like you can see this kind of everything for the barn door slide works. I don't know why that plaque isn't rendering correctly, but like this is exactly what it showed in real life. So, which I think is incredibly impressive to me. So there's actually 3 of them. I only showed 2 of them because I think one of them comes with the base mod pack actually, but don't quote me on that. So there's 2 and 3. Then we've got the high side gondolas, which let me just really quickly scroll up onto the side. I've got the pack site up on my second screen, so these are both high side gondolas. We've got the 1000 series and the 1200 series. Then, as a nice kind of change of pace, we have a reefer car, or a refrigerator car, as it's also known. And this is the only only resource pack that includes a refrigerator car to date, which is kind of something that kind of makes this resource pack stand out among other things. Then we've got a flat car, and then there's actually 3 different cabooses, but 2 of them are what you would normally consider like the red Capula caboose, and I know I just mispronounced that so badly, but we've got the long caboose, then over here we've got the short caboose. So continuing on with freight, we've got some skeleton cars, or log skeleton cars rather is what they're called. That's an interesting little bug right there. But there's 2 variants of them. We've got the regular, and then we've got the loaded, which are really nice. We've also have a narrow frame tank car that comes with it, and then a way car, which is another name for a caboose back in the older days. It was meant more for work trains and that kind of stuff, as opposed to these kind of cabooses. So this is the other one. This is just a short caboose. Interior is completely and totally empty on both this one and the long caboose. And then if you want to pull freight, or passengers, we have 2 different true passenger cars, number 256 and a railway post car, which I think looks really nice. Of course, not really anything inside these, sadly, but oh well. But this one has really nicely looking made, I can't speak. Nicely made seats. I don't know. Yeah, no, the bathroom compartment's empty, but oh, I think I've got a sheep stuck in there. I can't hit him. So yeah, they look nice. I don't remember if they're by default facing this direction, if they're facing the reverse direction of the way you place them, but anyways. So there's that. Now, I hear you thinking, well, that's kind of cool and all, DJ, but what will make me want to really get this pack? Well, this is also the only pack that has more maintenance of way cars than you can shake a coupling iron at, or coupling hook at. So, to start off, we have the Boxcar office outfit, which this, if you decide to look it up, the history of this was it actually was originally a boxcar that was changed into a office outfit, or like an office car. Then we've got 2 variants of the rail tie car. Got one that's got this nice, lovely tan color, and one that's just kind of monotone. But not much you can do about that. Very nice. Then we've got a office passenger outfit, which is why I kind of was careful about the way I talked with those cars. So we've got a office passenger outfit, again completely empty. Same with this one. Kitchen sleeper passenger outfit. Though they do say what they are on the side, which is kind of nice. Then, as a recent addition, along with that, we have the wheel and tie car, which has some really nicely made wheels off to the side. And again, this was actually what it was modeled at, and we saw, I think I've seen more pictures of what this thing actually was in real life than I care to look at this point. But you can notice that originally there were posts on the side of this back when it was first created, so it's been changed into a maintenance away. Then we have a flanger, which again is kind of a first with this resource pack. You might be thinking that, so I placed it down, just for reference sake, I placed it down facing this direction. This is the direction it's supposed to be going, so I don't know if the resource pack maker, whose name I believe is Thomas Smithing, if I remember correctly. He goes for Thomas Fort Payton, though. I think he might have modeled this backwards, inadvertently. But anyways, so we've got a Flanger car, which I think is really nicely made. And it's the only resource pack that's got a Flanger car on it, too. So, yeah, I rather like it. So, anyways, that is the whole resource pack. It's all that. So, I'll just let you take in the glory of that. Because it's a pretty hefty amount of stuff that comes with the pack, actually. So, as always, I'll be putting the description, or the link down in the description. Sorry. Can't speak. If you wanted to get this pack for yourself. I would definitely recommend it. It's, out of all of them, probably the most detailed word-wise. Like, it's even got a builder's plate on the side of this thing. On the side of the smoke box. Smoke box? No, that's not called smoke. Yeah, that is the firebox. The smoke box. Sorry, can't speak. So it's got the builder's plate on the side of the smoke box. Just the overall amount of detail on these things is just ridiculous. So, yeah. And that has been the D&RGW resource pack. And hopefully you come around next time for our next resource pack. As a quick note, for those of you that watch the Red Sands Railroading series, I will not be recording a video and posting it on this Sunday. There will not be a video this Sunday. The reason why is because I haven't had time to record a backlog video, and there's a convention that I'm going to over in Indiana by the name of Gen Con. So I will be over in Indiana, specifically Indianapolis, Indiana, for the Gen Con convention. So I'm sorry about that. I haven't had time to do it. I've been between a college class and doing other stuff. I just haven't had the time. So I'm very sorry about that. I'm going to try and make it up to you guys by posting out 2 different videos next week, along with, I believe that the live stream is going to be next week. I'll have to double check my calendar, but I believe that the live stream is next week. I'll be putting out a video just to clarify on the date and time, but that's going to be a thing. We are doing a live stream, and I'm super psyched about it, to be entirely honest. I'm hoping that we get a fair bit of people kind of joining in for that. So, and I also, as a side note, noticed that we have reached 30 subscribers. And I think, actually, that has been upgraded. Let me just pull up YouTube really quickly. YouTube's being slow. What a surprise. Oh, look, apparently I've logged out. Sorry, folks. But I want to make sure I get this information correct for you lot. So, I was wrong. I'm actually at 34 subscribers. That means that 34 of you guys are the awesomest people in the world. And have truly made my life all the better. If you know anything about kind of the storyline behind this channel, I don't think any of us really anticipated this much just from these specific videos. So I cannot thank you guys enough. Truly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. So as always, I've been DJ Zelix, aka Digital Magic, from Teen Lone Wolf, and this has been the D&RGW resource pack made by I believe Thomas Smithing. And again, link is down in the description. If you enjoyed this, make sure to leave a like and comment, or if you don't like it, just comment. You don't have to like it necessarily. And if you want to see more content like this, feel free to hit that subscribe button and that little bell icon to make sure you get notifications, because YouTube's stupid about that. So yeah, there we go.